he gonna have the spirit sword Quark. I'm gonna call this Quark spirit stab. He's not gonna be in UA. He's not gonna be Kota's brother. Not yet, unless. Let's just go to the Stain arc, because that's where they're gonna meet him. Deku, Todoroki, and Ito are trying to fight Stain, but they really can't do anything. Stain is about to kill Ito with a slash, but then he feels something stab him in the back, and through the stomach he goes. Then he gets cut in 3. He cuts off then his arm gets cut off, then his leg, then his other arm, then his other leg. Then he falls to the ground, limbless. He goes. He says, "Who are you?" He says, "I'm Christian. Quark spirit stab." Then jumps off. He was wearing a cloak and a mask. Then he jumps up in the air into the moon, going. Then he goes out to help the pros and instantly destroys all the Nomu, going. Then they all fall to the ground, and Endeavor yells, "Who are you?" He says, I'm Spirit Stab." "Nice to meet you." He says, "Real name." He says, "Spirit Stab." As he's about to cut Endeavor, but then he realizes that he'll be noticed as a villain. Then walks away. He says, "Stupid heroes." Everyone cheers him as he walks away, because they know that he stopped Stain. They don't know if he's licensed or not. Then, the next day, Eraser announces that they have a new student. Then he walks in. Then pulls off his mask. Then he says, "Mind taking off your cloak and mask?" He pulls it off. Then pulls off his mask, going. Deku says, "It's you!" He said, no, Deku doesn't know who it is. He says, "Hi, I'm Christian." He says, "Quark." He says, "Quark spirit stab." Baku goes, that sounds like a stupid Quark." He puts his hand out. He puts his hand out like in a hand form, and then creates a spirit sword, which goes right at his throat. Remember, the spirit sword is blue. It's right at his throat. He goes. He says, "Say it again, and I'll push forward." Then he says, "Now don't bother me." Alright, look, this is starting to get tiring.